PlayStation service launched a few days ago. I decided to subscribe to PlayStation Plus, the premium tier, and I'm going to show you everything that you get and how seamless it is to navigate the UI. So let's say you're on your dashboard, you're looking at some of your games, and you want to see what you can play. Scroll over to PlayStation Plus, scroll down, and if you look, you'll see that Premium gives you game trials, classic catalog, cloud streaming. You also get everything with extras. You also get everything with essentials. But if you just have essentials, it'll show you what you're going to get in the essential tier, and it'll show you what you'll get in the essential tier plus the extra tier, which is a PlayStation Plus game catalog. And then, of course, the premium tier, you get everything. So let's look at what you get in the game catalog. There are a ton of games in here, and there are a lot of AAA games in here, which is something that you're not seeing on other services. So Microsoft and Sony are leveraging their first party for these services, and that's essentially what's going to attract people to the service. And right now, first party wise, there are much more compelling titles, in my opinion, on the PlayStation than there are on the Xbox first party wise. Right off the bat, we're starting with Spider-Man and Spider-Man Miles Morales, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Demons, Souls, 2K22, Ghost of Tsushima. So right there, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 exclusive games that are really big. Now you've got 5 with Returnal, you've got 6 with Death Stranding, 7 with Horizon Zero Dawn, 8 with God of War, 9 with Bloodborne, and it just keeps going and going and going, in addition to the third-party games that are in here that are pretty big. So we're coming up on 10 first-party with Days Gone. Of course, Little Big Planet 3 is a first-party game. Infamous Second Son. You've got a lot of great indie and AAA third-party. Shadow Warriors 3 is absolutely incredible. That was also on Game Pass for a while, but they recently took it off. The list is just really long, and there are a lot of great games, both first party, second party, and third party in this list. A lot of Japanese role-playing games that aren't showing up on other services. Keep going, keep going, keep going. I'm not going to read them all. I'm just going to give you an idea of how much is actually in here in the game catalog for you to play. And this is just day one, so they had a lot of stuff ready to play day one, if you ask me. Keep going, keep going. Knights of Azure is a really good JRPG. Knights of Azure 2 is in here. Action JRPG. This is a great indie game, a Rad Rogers. It's a nod to the 90s platformers. Absolutely, absolutely fun and incredible game. Download this and play it if you like 90s platformers. Keep going, keep going. There's a ton of stuff in here. Just it's amazing that they had this many games ready. So that's the game catalog. Now we're going to look at the classics. Classics include PSP, PlayStation, and PlayStation 2 games. Some have trophies and some do not. The Jack series is in here. Dark Cloud, a great PS2, early PS2 game. Ape Escape, Rogue Galaxy, really good RPG. Launch title for the PlayStation 2, Fantavision is here. Primal, Red Faction, Star Wars Racer Revenge, Wild Arms 3, again, Jak and Daxter X Combat Racing, Rise of Kasai, and The Mark of Kree, 2 really, really underrated games. War of the Monsters, Okaji, Shadow King, Ark the Lad, Star Wars Games, Bounty Hunter, Dark Cloud 2, Hot Shots Tennis, keep going, Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey, Hot Shots Golf, really early PS1 launch title. And this is what's cool about it. They're leveraging PlayStation-specific content from the PlayStation 1, the PlayStation 2, the PlayStation 4, and the PlayStation 5, in addition to really big AAA third-party games and also second-party exclusive content. Now, the Achilles heel to this service, if you ask me, is coming up. We're going to go to game trials first. I'll talk about the problem in a minute. So this is a game trials. The difference between trials and demos is that demos is a curated snippet of a game. Trials are the game, 2 to 4 hours of the entire game, and if you like it, then you can purchase it. So Horizon Forbidden West is here, Tiny Tina's Wonderland, Cyberpunk, 2K22 WWE, Uncharted Lost Legacy Collection. A lot of games so far are in here. Elix 2 is in here. Most of them are between 2 and 4 hours. These will grow over time. And again, let's get to that problem. Cloud streaming includes PlayStation 3, backwards compatibility. PlayStation 3 games should be played natively in the game catalog. There's no reason for these games to be locked behind streaming. I feel that games like Infamous 2, the entire Ratchet and Clank series, these games should be playable natively. It hurts the service and it hurts PlayStation using their content from the past to make this service attractive. It hurts it to have it locked behind streaming. That's my opinion. I have gigabyte internet speed and I still have problems. I don't want to see these classic games look any worse than they did back in the day. I want them to look better, and they should be natively played on the PlayStation 5. So a lot of these games you can download or you can stream. This is just a list of everything that can be either only streamed or downloaded natively and played, and also streamed, which is pretty much almost everything. So you'll see how long this list is. This is just, I mean, this just goes on and on and on. Again, some of the things you'll click on and it'll say stream or download. Some of the things you'll click on and they'll say stream only, which is every PlayStation 3 game. And a lot of these games that are cross-gen, that are stream only here, you can download on other systems. So there's no excuse for it. That PlayStation 3 architecture, that cell processor really did them in when it comes to allowing for backwards compatibility. But I feel like they could do the work to get these games to work, and I guess they just didn't. These games here, I mean, Ratchet and Clank All for One, Ratchet and Clank Full Frontal Assault, Ratchet and Clank Into the Nexus, Ratchet and Clank A Crack in Time, and Ratchet and Clank Future Quest for Booty. These games should be downloadable and playable natively, and it's really a shame that they're not. Again, the Infamous games, Infamous 1, Infamous 2, Resistance, the games, they should be downloadable. It's just, it's a real letdown, and that's the only issue I have with the service. Other than that, I think day one, it has more games than Game Pass that you can download and play, not just stream, just download and play natively on your console. I think leveraging the first party from PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 5 gives the service more of an attractive appeal than Game Pass, because Xbox first party is just non-existent right now. But this is essentially what you're getting if you subscribe to PlayStation Plus Premium. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure to share it out, like and subscribe over here, over there, and I'll see you in the next video.